Hello, this is Grinstar, and today I'm going to be talking about Note Sidechain and how I'm using it today. Basically, I have the polygrade from yesterday, the very noisy and overcoming track, and I figured I wanted to do some subtractive type of things to it to work it into shape for a track, and I wanted to do something using the Note Sidechain. The Note Sidechain is really cool. Is you can select a device that takes Midi notes and does things modulation style. So right now I have it modulating, turning off and on the mute for the flange distortion in the tool, so that basically it changes the sound whenever notes are played from my pigments track. So when these are played, something happens. I also have Break Tweaker in here, and I have Trash doing a preset of Dark Bar Piano, and then I have it also with the note sidechain that says, "Hey, whenever you cut on, I want you to cut off the where to go? There it goes, the global mix." So every time a note is played, the global mix comes down, and it turns it off, and then slowly releases it with the ADSR I have here. Um, so basically, when it plays the notes, you can see the thing going on here that go on the polygrid, because you'll see these turn off too. So let's say that the thing is way too overpowering for the pigments, so that you can turn down the mix based upon it. So let's drive down the mix a bit so that it cuts this whole thing off. I can also mess with the gain at the same time. Whoa! I think what I'm supposed to have done is missed. Since this is going negative, because I want these to turn off, you have to actually make them go negative. Otherwise, make this go negative. Otherwise, these don't turn off. And I guess the same thing with my mix. So that's cool. It's a very neat little modulation if you wanted to turn stuff off and on. If you wanted to do things for when the ADSR cuts on, and do like a small like type of filter like sort of modulation, just based on the actual MIDI notes of another track rather than the automation. Automation is cool, but it's a bit time consuming. And basically, like I was trying to modulate the volume up here, um, and basically I can mess around with it, but it's like, well, what's normal on this? How do I get it back to normal? What the volume is, other than the messing around? Where the if I note sidechain it, it will always go back to normal every time, and then I can put notes at the beginning. I can create tracks and then assign it. Um, I can create MIDI tracks and assign them so that basically go back to clip and assign them, and at these points my volume could go down. And then just not have anything there and have this track dedicated to just that modulation in the first track, so that you can actually visually see also what you're doing without having the automation lane. The automation lane, cool, um, but sometimes it gets in the way or it gets frustrating because this default is what is default on the volume? Or does it go back to normal? Um, I guess with the volume you decide, but a lot of these like pitch bend and stuff like that, it's kind of crazy because basically you go down here and then you try to get back up to zero, and you actually have to click on the thing and then go over here and then say, hey, I want my value to be zero, and then it normalizes. So basically, I can do this. I can set up the modulation for this. It can modulate the pitch bend all the way down, and then it'll snap back to normal when I'm done. You don't have to mess around with the trying to perfect it and spend more time with automation. This is kind of really simple to turn off and on. I really like it. This Note Sidechain here. It has a lot of options, got some flexibility, much like the automation where you can, hit the attack and then have a slow decay or a fast decay and slow release time or fast release time, whatnot. But it's a pretty cool modulator. So just wanted to show it off. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you later.